to standard number 7, subject maths, chapter number 3, data handling. Now what is data, that you have to understand first. So here data means information, some information you are collecting about anything, that is called data. Example, marks of maths of standard 7. Now when you want to know the marks of maths subject of standard 7, then that is what all the marks of all the students roll number wise or any way you have to find out, then that is a information. Next, rainfall in cities, any particular cities are given to you and you have to find out the rainfall for any month or in a week, that is called information. Another, number of trees in particular area. Now how many trees are there in a particular area wise different trees are there in a particular area, then that is called also information. And weather changes in month per day. In a month per day, how many changes are there in the weather, that you are noting it down, that is information. Now first topic in this chapter is arithmetic mean. This is not new, it is same as what we were calculating in the lower classes as average. Arithmetic mean is also known as mean, only mean also you can call, or average. Average it was said in the lower classes, but in the upper classes we will say it as a mean. Now how to find out mean? Here a formula is given to you. Mean is equal to sum of all observations divided by number of observation. Now some information will be given to you. In that information some numbers will be given to you, then that all numbers are called observation. So whatever observations are given to you, more than 2, 3, many observation may be given to you, so you have to add them all. Sum means you have to add them all and divide that sum by the number of observations. Suppose 2 observations are given to you, then you have to write down 2 over here, 4 are given, then 4 you have to write down. Now first here example is given to you. First, study hours of Rohit are 5, 2, 3, 6 and 4 for 5 days in a week. Then find mean of Rohit's study hours. Now here you can see that in a 5 days he studies 5 hours in one day, another day he studies for 2 hours, next day he studies for 3 hours and another day he studies for 6 and the following day by 4 hours. Here how many observations are given? Here 5, 2, 3, 6 and 4. Some numbers are given to you that are called observations. How many days? For 5 days they are given. So what we have to find out? We have to find out the mean. So we want the formula for mean, that you have to know first. So first we will write down the formula for mean. Mean is equal to sum of observations divided by number of observations. Now sum of observations, here you can see 5, 2, 3, 6, 4 are the observations. So we have to add this all the observations. So we have to write down 5 plus 2 plus 3 plus 6 plus 4 divided by how many observation? Here number of observation. How many observations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 observations are there. So we will write down 5 over here. Now add this. So what we will get? 5 plus 2, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 10 means 20 divided by 5. Now 5 4s are 20. So 4. So what is the mean? Here mean is 4. So for calculating means you have to know the formula of mean. It is very simple. Here next topic is range. Range means the difference between the highest and the lowest observation is called range. Now whenever you are told to find out the range, just you have to find out the difference between highest and the lowest observation. Here one example is given. The ages in years of 10 teachers of a school are, here 10 teachers ages are given to you: 32, 41, 28, 54, 35, 26, 23, 33, 38 and 40. Now what we have to find out? First, what is the age of oldest teacher and that of youngest teacher? Now oldest teacher we want and the youngest teacher we want. So what we will do? These are randomly given to you. These observations are given to you in a random manner. So first we have to do arrange them in ascending or descending order. So for easiness we will arrange them in the ascending order. So first one the answer will be arranging the ages in ascending order. We will get here the lowest is 23. So first we will write down 23. After 23 you can find out 26. So 26. After that 28. So write down 28. After that 32, 33, 35, 38, 40, 41 and 54. Ascending order we have to put all the ages in the ascending order. Now what we have to find out? Age of oldest teacher. Oldest teacher means the largest number of age which will be largest, that will be the oldest teacher. So here you can see at the last we are getting 54. So the age of oldest teacher will be 54 years. Next, age of youngest teacher. Now youngest teacher means the smallest number we want. So here you can see in the ascending order first number is the smallest, which is 23. So the answer will be 23 years. Now next, what is range of ages of teachers? Now here you have to find out the range. Now range is what? Difference between the highest and the lowest observation. Here you can see we have already arranged the observations in ascending order. So we can find out that this 23 is the lowest observation and 54 is the highest observation. So what we have to do? Highest observation we have to write down first. So 54. After that difference, that means subtraction. So minus. After that the lowest observation means 23. So minus 23. After doing subtraction the answer will be 31 years. Now next, what is mean age of these teachers? Mean age means you have to find out the mean or arithmetic mean or average. So first what we will do? Write down the formula. Mean is equal to sum of observation divided by number of observation. Now all these observations are given to you. Now whenever you are finding mean, that doesn't mean that whatever you are putting all the observation that should be in ascending or descending. This random way also you can put them. But you are already in the ascending order we have found out, so we will put in the ascending order. So 23 plus 26 plus 28 plus 32 plus 33 plus 35 plus 38 plus 40 plus 41 plus 54. Now this is a large number addition, so you have to do the rough work. After that you have to find out the addition of these large numbers and write down the addition. Now what in the numerator? In the denominator. In the denominator we have to write down number of observations. So let us see how many are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 observations are there. So here it will be 10. Now here after adding this all we are getting answer as 350. Again divided by 10 as it is. Now 350 divided by 10, the answer will be 35. So what is the mean? Mean is 35 years. Exercise 3.1. Question number 2. Organize the following marks in a class assessment in a tabular form. Here some marks are given to you. You can see 4, 6, 7, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 2, 6, 2, 5, 1, 9, 6, 5, 8, 4, 6, 7. Here some numbers are getting repeated over here. What we have to find out? Which number is the highest? Second, which number is the lowest? Third, what is range of data? And fourth, find arithmetic mean. Now first we have to organize the marks in a tabular form, means in a table form. So for finding for table form, here you can see 3 columns I have made. First for marks, after that tally marks, and after that frequency. Now marks you can see which is the lowest mark, you can see 1. So 1 we will write down first. Now 1, how many times you can see 1? Only 1 time. So here we will put a tally mark only once. After that we have to write down the frequency. 1 is how many times? 1 time. So frequency will be also 1. Now second, after 1 you can see, 2 is there. So after 1 we will put 2. Now for tally marks, 2 is how many times? Here you can see 1. So here 1, after that second time, so another line we will put, okay, only 2 times it is there. So here now frequency, what is the frequency, what we have to write down, whatever tally marks we have got over here, how many tally marks are there, only 2, so write down 2 over here. Now next you can see 3, yes 3 is also there, so we will write down 3 over here. Now 3 is here once, so 1 mark, after that no other 3 you can find out, so 3 is also once, so the frequency will be 1. Now next is 4, 4 you can see once, after that here second, so second mark, after that you can see 4th over here, means 3 times 4 is there, so we have to put 3 tally marks. So the frequency will be what, 1, 2, 3. Now after 4 you can see 5 is also there, so write down 5 once, second, third, fourth, and here fifth. For fifth we are not going to put a fifth line, but what we will do, one cross line we will put on these 4 lines. This means that this is a bunch of 5 tally marks. So 5 is how many times, 5 times. Now another is 6. 6 is how many times, once, after that again second time, third time, after that fourth time. So frequency will be 4. 7 once, after that again another time, so it is 2 times, so we will write down over here 2. After 7 you can see 8 is there, yes 8 is also there, so we will write down 8. How many times 8 you can find out, only once, so 1 tally mark we have to put over here, and the frequency will be also 1. Now at the last we are having 9, so we will put 9. 9 is how many times, you can see it is only once, so 1 tally mark, the frequency also will be 1. Now after 9 is there 10, no 10 is not there, 11 is not there, so the largest is 9, so the marks are from 1 to 9. Now here in tabular form we have written these observations. Now which number is the highest and which number is the lowest, you can see from the marks that 1 marks is the lowest mark, so answer 1 will be highest mark, highest you can see 9. Now which number is lowest, now lowest it will be 1. After that third, what is range of data, now for range what we have to do, highest minus lowest, means 9 minus 1, the answer will be 8. And find arithmetic mean, this you have to solve by yourself. Simply you have to add all these observations divided by how many, here you can see how many observations are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So you have to divide them by 20. This will be homework. Now next topic, mode. First we will see the definition. The mode of a set of observations is the observation that occurs most often, means the observation which is occurring many times, means more than 1 time or 2 time or 3 time, means the largest time it is occurring, that is called the mode of that observation. Here example is find mode of given numbers. Here observations are given 1, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 2, 4, 3, 1, 2. So what we will do, first we will arrange the same numbers in one group, means let us arrange them in the ascending order. So 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 times 1 is there, so 3 times we will write down. After that 2, 1, 2, 3, so 2, 2 and 2. After that 3 and 3, 4, 5 is not there, 6 is there and 7 is there. Let us count. Are there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 observations are there that we have arranged them in the ascending order. Now we have to find out the mode. So here we can see 1 is also occurring 3 times and 2 is also occurring 3 times. So what will be the mode? So the mode will be two numbers, 1 and 2. Mode will be 1 and 2. You don't have to write down that how many times they are occurring. You have to write down only the number. Number 1 is occurring 3 times, means the highest times, and 2 is also occurring 3 times, means the highest times. So the mode of this observation will be 1 and 2. Now suppose 2, here we are having 7. So instead of 2 twice, 2 will be only 2 times, and here 7 will be twice. So what happens over here? Here 2 is 2 times but 1 is 3 times, means this is the highest observation. So mode will be only 1. So mode can be more than one number, or at least you can get 1 also, and you may not get any mode also. Now let us see mode of large numbers. When very large number of observations are given to you, then what you will do to find out the mode. So here example is given in your textbook. Following are the margins of victory in the football matches of a league. First 1, 3, 2, 5, 1, 4, 6, 2, 5, 2, 2, and all these are large observations over here. You have to find out the mode of this data. Now first in lower, whenever the small amount of observations were given, we used to arrange them in ascending order. But now whenever large observations are given, then what we have to do? We have to first put the data in the tabular form. First what observations are given? Margins of victory. So margins of victory we will write down first. After that tally bars or tally marks. After that number of matches or frequency. We can write down here frequency also. First the lowest is 1, so starting will be from the 1. After that 2 is there, 3 is there, 4 is there, 5 is there, 6 is there. After that 7 you are not able to find out. So from 1 to 6 we will write down the margins. Now how many times 1 is there over here? Here you can see 1. So 1 we will put tally mark. 2, 3, 4, 5. So for 5 we have to put 4 lines. After that cut one line. Then this is a bunch of 5 tally marks. After that 6, 7, 8 and 9. 9 marks are there. So what we will put? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 again we will put. Then what we will get? The tally marks as 9. So the frequency over here or number of matches will be 9. Same thing you have to do for 2. How many times 2 is occurring? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. So we will put 5. After that for another here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For another 5 we are putting in, and another 1, 2, 4 are there. So another 4 marks we are putting. So total 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 4, it will be 14. So the frequency of margins of victory of 2 is 14. After that for 3 same we will do. Then for 3 we are getting 7. For 4 we are getting 5. For 5 we are getting 3, and for 6 we are getting 2. Now what we have to find out? The mode. Mode means the which value is repeated the maximum. So here you can see 14 is the highest frequency. 14 is highest frequency. So what we will write down? Which is mode? 14 is mode? No, 14 is not the mode. Here 14 is repeated, 14 times repeated, but which number is repeated? 2 is repeated 14 times. So the mode will be 2. Now next we will move towards the median. Now here the new topic is median. Now what is the definition of median? Let us see. Here Find the median of the data. Median means the middlest value. Observations will be given to you and you have to find out that which value is in the middle or in between. Here find the median of the data 24, 36, 46, 17, 18, 25 and 35. Observations are given to you. So for whenever you are finding median, first we have to arrange them in the ascending order. So let's arrange them in the ascending order. The lowest is 17. So starting from 17, after that 18, after that 24, 25, 35, 36, 46. Now let us see which is the middle term. Here cancel out first and second, and we will cancel out from the back side also 2. After that again 1 and 1. So middle term we are getting 25. So what will be the median? The median will be 25 of this observation. Same things you have to do for and solve the exercise 3.2. That's all about this.